LeBron focused on a title. That was our headline in the Plain Dealer. And if you were at the press conference or even looked at any long videos of LeBron, when he actually was talking basketball, not the other things, he had that steely look in his eye that, you know what, I'm going back to the finals. Look, I don't care what Kyrie-Irving did. Or as he called them continually, I try to help the kid. I try to help the kid as a scorer, as a leader. It's like the kid, the kid, the kid. And maybe he didn't mean anything other than a term of endearment, but I think it was a reminder that, look, the reason, quote, the kid, who Kyrie-Irving did make the biggest shot for the Cavs in their history, the reason that kid was in position to make that shot and do all these things is because he played with LeBron. So the kid is in Boston. LeBron is here, and he said something very interesting. He mentioned it twice. He said, this is the most complete team he's had. And he's talking about depth of the roster, and he went into long soliloquy about Isaiah Thomas and how he's always liked Isaiah Thomas going, as he talked about going from the last person in the draft, Mr. Irrelevant, to an all-star. He said he's always been a big fan of D-Rose, as he called Derrick-Rose. And now Derrick-Rose spent most of the summer working out with LeBron after Rose signed a free agent contract. In fact, he said, I'm surprised I ever get to play with him. He's always admired his game. He talked about Jay Crowder, who came in from the Celtics, and how Crowder not only is a terrific defender. Remember when the Cavs and Celtics played each other, Crowder was usually matched up with LeBron. He said that Crowder can make threes, which we know that from the corner, but he said Crowder moves cutting well to the basket without the ball. He talked about Jeff Green, another athletic forward brought in. I mean, either he was really conning all of us, or this was not just an enthusiastic sell job. I think he was pretty enthusiastic on how the roster looked. And I believe LeBron was sincere about that, because I've heard him in the past when he's kind of doing the party line, but you could tell his heart's just not in it. And by the way, physically, if you looked at him when it says focused on the title, he is focused on that title because he looks in tremendous shape. J.R. Smith talked about how LeBron was calling him at 6:30 in the morning, waking him up, telling him to get to work. And I guess J.R. is not exactly Mr. Morning either. So I'm very encouraged by what they have. We can go into a lot of depth on different things. Well, they don't have Kyrie. You know, both of the point guards, for example, Isaiah Thomas and Derrick-Rose, coming off injuries. Of course, the good news for that is Rose played 64 games last year, and his knee seems to be getting stronger. And then Isaiah Thomas is now probably coming back in January. So I really, when the Cavs say they're focused on the title, LeBron says it, I believe it.